Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a 2014 Teryx 4-seater. We're going to do a wheel bearing replacement in the rear. We're going to do both sides, but just for the video we're going to show you one side, how to disassemble everything and then install the new and then put everything back together. These parts will work, they're compatible with all the way up to 2021 models. I also have a 2019 model. It's LE, the axles, the A-arms, the bearings, bushings, everything's the same. So if you have a model from 14 up, everything's the same. I'll kind of give you a little video here of the machine. Somebody waved at me. This is the machine we're working with today. We just got it Monday. Pretty good deal on it. Like I said, the only thing needed was the rear wheel bearings and the bushings. Bushings are shot, but we got them ordered. We'll have them here. Pretty nice Teryx 800. We're going to have a drag race between this and my 2019 LE 4-seater. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you hit that notification button and you'll be notified when we upload that video. Hopefully it's a good one. We got some different things planned. This one here's got everything stock on it. The 19 model has high lifter A-arms, 30-inch tires, wheel spacers, Elkas shocks, stage 3 in the front, 4 in the back. So it'll be a good little comparison between the two for somebody that's looking to go from stock to maybe an upgrade. So we'll do that here in the future. Hopefully have it to you pretty soon. So if you want to, tap that subscribe button. Yeah, stay tuned. Car jack, look right here under the hitch. Now you got a good surface. Make sure you scotch the front tires. We're going to raise it up until we get both wheels off the ground. Alright, we got both of them up. As you can see, you grab the top of the tire, the bottom of the tire. You can tell we have a bad bearing, obviously by the slack we have. So we're going to start by taking off the wheel, taking these lug nuts out. Grab you a 17mm socket. Right there. The ratchet won't do it. Milwaukee 1/2-inch battery powered impact will do it. Let's see if the wheel come off. Yep, it comes off good. Make sure after you take the lug nuts off, you've got 4 washers. There's one. I usually pack a little magnet. There's 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you put them back on before you put your lug nuts. You got your little quarter pin. Obviously, power channel locks will work well, but that's pretty thin. Move with my fingers. You can take the axle nut off. You get you an 1 3/16 socket. We're gonna put it on this big Milwaukee gun and let her eat. Alright, there she is. Make sure you get your washer off. Make sure you put it back before you put your nut on. Got another washer. That's where you put it behind it. Alright, we'll take our little hub off. You can check your splines and everything. You see that it's got grease in it and everything. Splines look good. We'll sit over here out of the way. Now we're inspecting our bushings. As you can tell, bushings are wore. So we're also going to replace them, but it's going to be at a different time. We've got them ordered, so just for today we're going to change the bearing, and then later we're going to change the bushings. Alright, we're going to take this piece off. That way we can get to our axle. Pretty sure it's a 14mm. Yes, it is. Again, we're going to use the old trusty Milwaukee. Now that we got the nuts broke loose, we can take them off by hand. You got a nut and a washer. You just lift up a little bit and pull the bolt out. Now, as you pull this piece out, make sure you got these little washers on your bushings. Just go ahead and put that back together the way it should go. That way, when you're going to put it back together, you'll know there's a big washer and a little washer there, and a big washer and a little washer on the other side. Now we got that piece off. Make sure you don't lose your washers. Alright, now we got that piece off. The axle is good, so we're not moving the axle today. Well, that's all for this part. Next time you'll see us, we'll be pressing the bearing out. Stay tuned. Alright, we're getting ready to press out the bearing. As you can see, we've got a snap ring right here. I usually use snap ring pliers. I got these little needle nose. They'll work just as good for what we need to do here. So you can stick them in there. Hold them. Pull it out. Make sure you don't lose it. It's spring loaded, so it will slingshot out. So now we're going to put that in this little press here. This is a little press. A little Harbor Freight one. As you can see, hopefully, it is moving. It is moving. Let's see if we can. It's getting easier. And it's out. Let her jack back off. Alright. About lost her pin for her bushes. Pull it out. There's the sleeve. Our little washer we use, a little homemade washer. Sometimes that's what you got. There's the bearing. If you can see it, I'll get the new one here in just a minute and I'll show you the difference. Here is the new one. There's a part number 212-207R. Tighten up our jack. We had a little mishap, but we got it lined back out. You can see. Going back in. And that we are down. As you can see, we're in there enough to clear that ring. We're all the way in. Alright, I'll turn you around. See, putting our ring back in. Watch your eyes. These can slingshot, but see how easy it is? It's in there. Yeah, and get a paper towel. Wipe this axle off. Alright. Might as well get this dirt off this thing. Pressure washer has been taken to this thing, but as you can see, you can't get it out. I am going to be taking these off, so I'm just going to be putting it back together. Alrighty, welcome back. We're going to install this piece back in after we got our bearing in. As you can see, it's in. Make sure you look at it right there. It says top. Make sure you put it in correctly. We'll get our big washers, put them in place. Alright, we'll get our bottom bolt put in. Make sure you line your hole up good. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Put you something underneath it, try to do it. That went pretty easy. Make sure you torque these to spec. We will put it right in the video here of what it is. That way to help you out. It'll save you bushings and actually make you ride a little better. Get them too tight, it'd be like a little spring action going on. Be stiff. You don't want that. You want your suspension to be able to work. Just for exercise purpose here, I'm just going to snug these up. I'm not going to torque them, just enough to show the bearing. Alright, now we're going to put a little hub back on. Now we got the axle back in. Put a little spacer in. Get our hub. Make sure it's good and clean. Slide it back on. Alright, after you get that piece back on, put your big washer here. You got another small washer. If I can get it on there. Make sure you watch where you put your fingers too. I was going through an old toolbox. Fish hook got me. So it didn't feel too good. We'll put a little bit of black tape band-aid on it. Let's see. Make sure you torque these to the right specs, but just for time being, I'm just going to put it on here long enough to demonstrate this and get the other side. And I'm going to take everything back apart, sand the A-arms and the shocks, and paint them a nice color to maybe match the whole side by side. Put a little quarter pin in, bend it around, that way it don't go nowhere. And now, stay tuned, we'll put the wheel on. Alright, I've got the wheel and tires here. Get all my washers out of the way. Out of the way. Alright, got it on there. Make sure you put your little washers back on before you put your lug nuts. Make sure you torque these to spec. We'll put torque specs there in the video for you. And that's it. We're done. Thank you for watching our video. Hopefully it was a little bit of a help for somebody out there. If you enjoy it, and we look forward to seeing more of our instructional videos or just our shootout between the 2014 Teryx 4-seater and the 2019 upgraded Teryx 4-seater LE with Elkas. Just stay tuned for the next video. Hit that notification, hit that subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.